Good morning, Shane Reynolds here. Welcome to another 30A Deep Dive. On 30A Deep Dive, you know we're pretty adventure based, but we're also character driven. So today we're in Rosemary Beach, a beautiful area here on 30A, but more than likely you've seen plenty of shows and coverage of this particular area. We like to kind of get off-road a little bit, and today the guy that's going to get us off-road, see something that you probably haven't seen before, right over here. Dyson.
What's up, brother? How are you? Good to see you.
Good to see you too, man.
All right, good, man, good.
I'm assuming that this Defender is yours here that I'm seeing in the parking lot?
She has a name, Maggie.
Okay, and Maggie has something to do with the show. She's gonna be the other character of this show.
Definitely, and I just finished looking at our route.
Yeah.
And it's a good thing we're gonna take her because might get a little wet.
It's been raining.
Yeah, might get a little dirty. She's the right truck to take.
Okay.
You ready?
Let's ride.
All right, let's get out of this town.
After more than 20 years of shooting, producing, and hosting adventure travel shows for various networks, it's time for a deeper look into all the epic things I can find in and around my own backyard.
I'm Shane Reynolds, and we're going on a 30A Deep Dive. You want to do it?
Let's go.
Oh,
All right, so
Maggie.
since I'm driving,
Yeah.
you're gonna be sitting on what the Americans would call the driver's side.
So I'm in the driver's seat.
Sort of.
It makes everybody happy. I understand
Sort of.
what you're trying to say. Let's ride.
Cut. Hold on,
Oh.
hold on. I got a, oh no. I'm probably gonna have to get under your seat real quick.
Okay. Our first part of the adventure is getting out of the parking lot.
That's right. Of course, when you have an old car, it waits for you to want to get out of here before it gives you issues.
But like with any other old car, the fix to it is underneath the faux driver's seat.
That's right. There it is.
All right, let's try this again. You probably won't be able to follow us. Y'all might as well just get in. There's gonna be some bogeys in the back. They're with the show, don't worry about it.
There it is.
We're running now.
You know what? Every good adventure needs famous last words.
This adventure's last words is gonna be what?
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? I like that. All right, so what area are we heading to?
So we're here in Rosemary and we're going to be leaving, going through Al's Beach, and then taking the road north to get back on 98. And then from 98, we are going to go through the entrance of the Point Washington State Forest. So this is a part of Santa Rosa Beach that people really don't see. Normally they see the palm trees through Al's Beach along 30A, and within a few minutes, it could be completely different, as if you're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, and it's almost one of those things where you know, take it in while you can, because how long are we gonna have these forests?
That's true.
Before it's all developed like this, you know?
So this property is owned by the state, so it will be here forever.
That's good to know.
Yeah, but there's a spot that I like taking friends to, and that'll be the grand finale.
All right, I'm excited, man. Let's see what you got. What's your story with it? You born and raised here, or you just a long-time local?
No, so I grew up in, I was born in South Florida. My mother was an immigrant from Colombia. My father was from Brazil, and I grew up in South Florida, never really leaving the state, and then I joined the military. I was 18 years old when 9/11 happened, and I knew that college wasn't for me. So I joined the Army at 19 years old, and thinking I was gonna go to war in Afghanistan, and quickly found myself in the initial invasion into Iraq.
Wow.
So once I was there, I had a run-in with some Green Berets, and I knew that's exactly what I wanted to do. As the years kind of went on, I started transforming my story in the military into an entrepreneur. And I landed here just by coincidence.
It can do that.
Yeah, you know,
You know?
and you know, the way I see it is that if you're gonna live by the beach, live by the beach.
Right.
And that's what I decided to do. All right. So there is a number of different ways that you can take to get to where we're going. So you come up to something like this.
So we'll just hop out real quick. All right. First puddle. Now I'm fully confident that Maggie can handle this.
Yes.
But for those that have not done any off-roading, you know, is scouting appropriate?
Scouting is definitely appropriate. So if I'm gonna come up to this, depending on the type of vehicle that I have, I'm gonna probably go the safest route possible, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go as dry and as high as possible.
Yeah.
Just so I could avoid what's going on here in the middle. I don't know what's in there. It could be a big log with a branch ready to poke a tire.
Could be a 10-foot drop off.
It could be a huge hole going down into nowhere. So what I would want to avoid is fording this thing through the center and possibly get stuck. As a responsible driver through these backwoods, I would want to take it high.
Okay, but we're irresponsible.
But we're irresponsible. Okay. So again, what could go wrong? Let's find out. So we'll take it slow. And you do not want to stop. That wasn't so bad at all.
I mean, that was about as easy as it gets right there. It's rolling. Let's just hit it with everything we got.
What could go wrong?
Get
Woo!
it. Get it.
Hey, no pothole left behind, all right?
Yeah, yeah. When we're off-roading, we have to find the water and see if you can
Full steam ahead.
Yeah, you hit it.
Nose, you got to get your nose in there.
You got to put some speed into it. You got to see if you can cover all the white spots of the Defender. Maggie wants to be brown at the end of this trip.
She's so happy right now. Like, get me off that pavement.
1, 2, 3.
Woo!
Woo! Did it get you? Holy, that was great.
Hey man, I don't plan on leaving this earth in mint condition. You know what I mean?
That's right. That's right. So Dyson, what gets you into this kind of off-roading lifestyle? You know, what got you into buying a Defender?
I first got into it on my first trip to Afghanistan. We were on this base with the Danish and the Brits, and I would see these guys with these really cool Land Rovers just driving all over the desert.
Right.
And I had a chance to drive a few of them while I was over there, and I just instantly fell in love. So when I had a chance to buy a Land Rover, I did it. I mean, it really took me back to like a happy place.
Yeah.
Driving on the right side of the cockpit here, it just gives me like this sense of adventure.
Right.
So that's why I bought one. And now what I'm doing is I buy them and I rent them out here in Santa Rosa Beach. So
we've done an expedition or two in the desert. It's always typically a Land Rover situation or a Land Cruiser situation. Exactly. And it's, and it definitely brings you back to that feel. For sure, even in a place that's this hospitable,
Right, exactly. And even back here, you just lose the concept that you're in one of the most beautiful beach towns in the nation.
Right.
And it's such a contrast to what you would see on 30A. Yeah. And I'll show you something here really quick that really shows that contrast.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, let's check it out. So this is the spot, man.
This is the spot. I've gone camping here a few times. And the cool thing is you can put up your tent, you could pitch your hammock, you could cook good food, you could launch your paddle boards, and you could still make happy hour at Old Florida Fish House and watch some of the best sunsets, in my opinion, on the planet. You could actually watch it right here.
Yeah, it's like
and that's 38 right there.
Yeah. It's like you're off the grid, but not off the grid at all.
At all. At all.
The road less traveled isn't just a point you'll find on a map, it's a way of life. So is 30A for that matter. So mixing the two serves up the best that this area has to offer. After all, nature is the great equalizer. So while you may see the luxurious side of 30A as unattainable, getting off the beaten path is an equal opportunity adventure. And it pays off every time.
As a final destination, this has surpassed my every expectation.
I think anyone wants to finish up, they would love to just finish up their days on a sandy beach or on a little dock on a lake.
I don't even hear a bird. Like, it's so quiet out here. And 30A is right there.
And nobody knows we're here.
Yeah.
You mentioned that companies are just developing this whole place.
Yeah.
And I'm assured that this is going to be here for a very long time. But you know what? Who knows who's stopping someone from just developing it
Right.
in the next 15, 20, 30 years?
Yeah.
And it might not be here anymore. So the way I see it, enjoy it today while it's here.